grand welcome. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to one and all present over here. It is indeed a privilege to stand before this distinguished audience at Rajashri Shaw Mahavidyalaya Latur Autonomous for today's prestigious one-day national seminar on advanced research and development in life sciences, proudly organized by Department of Botany, Rajashri Shaw Mahavidyalaya Latur Autonomous, sponsored by DST FIST.
I am Ms. Ruhaiya Sheikh.
And I am Ms. Shraddha Joshi.
Your host for this enlightening day, and I assure you an engaging and insightful experience filled with the knowledge, discussion, and inspiration. We are here to explore the latest innovation in biotechnology, forensics botany, for pharmacognosy, nanotechnology, and biodiversity research. The topics that have the potential shape to the future of our life sciences.
Now we request the music department, Joshi sir and Mani sir, to present welcome song.
सगळ्यांनी प्लीज जागेवर उभं राहायचं कारण की आपण आपलं राज्यगीत सादर करणार आहोत.
Thank you, Joshi sir and Mani sir and their team for this heart-melting music.
After this melodious beginning of the session, as per our traditions, Atiti Deo Bhava, we begin by honoring our distinguished guest of the seminar today. I request Dr. Madhuriji Gavanasar, Principal, Rajashri Shaw Mahavidyalaya, to felicitate Dr. Gopalji Patil sir, President, Shiv Chhatrapati Shikshan Sanstha, Rajasthan.
I request Dr. Honorable Gopal Patil sir to welcome Ms. Dr. M.R. Vishnupriya Madam, the Chief Scientist and Head Yearly CSIR CCMB Hyderabad.
I request Honorable Dr. Madhuri Kavare sir, Principal Rajashri Shah Mahavidyalaya Landur, to felicitate and welcome Professor Dr. Avinash Ade sir, Department of Botany, STP University, Pune.
Now I request Professor Sadashiv Shinde, Vice Principal and Convener of ARDLS, to welcome Dr. Rahul Chauhan, Vilasarao Deshmukh College of Agriculture Biotechnology, Landur.
Thank you, everyone. I request Professor Sadashiv Shinde sir, Vice Principal Rajashri Shah Mahavidyalaya Landur, and convener of this national seminar for his convener speech.
Very good morning and warm welcome to all of you. Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Autonomous Landur, Department of Botany organizes DST feast sponsor one-day national seminar on advanced research and development in biological science. At the onset, I express my deep DST feast for regarding the funds. Friends, at this juncture on the dais, the legendary chairperson of Shiv Chhatrapati Shikshan Samstha and today's chairperson, Honorable Dr. Gopal Patil sir. He is received for us not only in the educational field but in the field of social and the political also. Friends, because of his visionary leadership, we are leading, we are progressing and better. Honorable Dr. Gopal Patil sir, heartiest welcome to you. On the dais, our visionary leader, Honorable Principal, the dynamic leader, young enthusiastic leader, because of which we are organizing such type of the events, Honorable Principal Dr. Mahadev Gavane sir. Friends, this event became possible because of giving valuable time on Honorable Dr. Vishnu Priya ma'am from the CCMB Hyderabad. Friends, she is Chief Scientist in the CCMB. CCMB means Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology, Hyderabad. Friends, this is one of the units of the CSIR. C means Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, Central Government. Friends, we are having such a eminent scientist, not only famous in the entire India, but famous abroad also. Heartiest welcome, ma'am, to this reputed institution. Our institution, our Sanstha, Shiv Chhatrapati Shikshan Sanstha is not only precious, but it is one of the prestigious Sansthas in the entire country now. And that Sanstha became precious and prestigious only because of such type of the visionary leadership which is with you. Here, one more leader time is a short time, friends. And that leader is also honorary leader not only for this institution, for this college, but entire India, friends. Our founder head, Honorable Principal Aniruddha Jadhav sir, our founder head, why I am saying, whatever the foundations laid in the Department of Botany, all those foundations were laid by Honorable Principal Aniruddha Jadhav sir. Just he is arriving. Friends, our Honorable Principal Dr. Aniruddha Jadhav sir, at the age of 90, he is giving his valuable time, about 6 hours every day for this campus. Our Honorable President Dr. Gopal Botany sir, at the age of 94 years, friends, 94 year young person here is with you, friends. Another research person, Dr. A.P. Ade, means Dr. Avinash Ade, former head of the Department of Botany, Savitribai Phule, Pune University, Pune. Friends, let me tell you, he is a eminent scientist in the field of ecology. He is the ecologist known to the entire world. He is presently working on the biodegradation of the plastics. Friend, he has invented, he has discovered one species, the species of the microorganisms, and that species degrading the plastics very easily, friends. Here, sir, heartiest welcome to our institution. Friends, one more research person is there. He is working in our area, but it is not known to you. Here, another research person, that is Rahul Chavan sir, another research person. He is a eminent scientist. He is the molecular biologist working in the Department of Biotechnology of the Biotechnology College, Government of Maharashtra, Government of India, that is Vilasarao Deshmukh Agricultural Biotechnology College, friends. This is the only college in India. Agricultural Biotechnology College is only college in India. No other colleges are there. And here, Honorable Dr. Rahul sir is working as a molecular biologist, friends. Sir, Rahul sir, heartiest welcome to you also. Here on the dais, organizing secretary of this event, and my colleague, Dr. Kalyan Savan. Friends, here before me, here my colleagues are there. Some colleagues from the botany, and one my philosopher friend is there. Here, why I am mentioning my philosopher friend, microbiologist friends. Why? Because recently he collected the water sample from one natural water body, and that water body is known to the entire world. And that is situated in the district of Bullana. I hope you know, all of you. What is it? Lona. Lonar Sarovar, that is known throughout the world. Friends, here whatever the water sample is there, that water sample is having the pH 11 pH. Even under such stressful situations, some microorganisms are growing there. He collected the sample having such type of the microorganisms, brought to the laboratory. Not only Dr. Deepak Vedbada along with his entire team collected the water sample from that body. He analyzed that water sample in his laboratory, and he came to know that one microorganism is there, and that microorganism is having the capacity to degrade the pesticides. Friends, why I am mentioning this one? Here the pesticide degradation, because here the pesticide has created the new threat to the mankind. I hope you can understand the meaning of the threat. Here, friends, it is said after 25 years, about the 50% global population will from the cancer. Here, what is happening? Number of the pesticides are there. These are working as the mutagens. They are transferring the genes from the normal genes to the mutated genes, that is the oncogenes. And these oncogenes are responsible for the cancer trends, cancer causing agents they are working. And if we are degrading such type of the pesticides, no problem will be there. Friends, at that time, that job would be certainly, I will say, patentable job, sir, Deepak Vedbada, sir. That will be the patentable. When we are thinking about the Department of Botany, let me tell you, friends, this is one of the eminent departments of the Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya, Latur. This is one of the star departments of the Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Latur, where the state-of-art laboratories are there. Whatever the state-of-art laboratories are there, all those laboratories are because of our visionary leader, Honorable Principal Dr. Mahadev Gawane sir. Entire credit goes to him. For him, please clap friends. Recently, we have developed one laboratory, and that laboratory is known as the PTC laboratory, that is Plant Tissue Culture Laboratory, and it is named after Swaminathan. That is the Swaminathan Laboratory, where what we are doing. Obviously, the other PTC labs, they are producing the new types of the plants. They are working with the crop plants, but we are not working with the crop plants, friends. We are working with the endangered species. We are working with the endangered plants. Those plants which are on the way of extinction, we want to conserve such type of the plants, friends. And this is our motto. This is our aim. And we have started to conserve such type of the plants. If you visit our laboratory, you will be able to see that here the number of plantlets we have generated there, and thereafter we will harden those plantlets and we will give to the entire community for cultivation of such type of the plants. In many regards, our department is different from other departments. Number of the student-centric activities we are organizing in our department throughout the year. Friends, one of the best practices is this PTC, and one more best practice is there. We have started to cultivate the samples of the seeds from our area, friends. And that's why this is called as seed repository. Seed repository is only available in entire Maratha in the department of this botany, friends. Seed repository, where about 1,000 samples are available, friends. Seed repository, where different types of the seeds we have preserved. Here, just for the study purpose, we have preserved, friends. This is another best laboratory. So many best laboratories are there, friends. Our students, they are cracking the IIT JAM examinations. Easily they are cracking the IIT JAM examinations. Number of students are there, they are working as a scientist abroad. Say for example, Shivraj Gede, one alumnus is there. He worked in the Korea for 10 years as a senior scientist. He worked in the China for about 6 years as a senior scientist. And recently he came to the India and joined the central unit of the government of India as the chief scientist also, friends. Such type of the number of students are there. Here they are working as the scientists. Some students became officers. Here after cracking the MPSC, some students became officers after cracking the UPSC. Friends, in this regard we are also working. Here our motto today what we are doing, friends. Here one of the eminent scientists in the entire world. That scientist, Honorable Vishnu Priya ma'am, is with you, friends, for interaction. What we are thinking from this entire long of the students, if one student becomes Vishnu Priya ma'am, that will be our achievement, friends. If one student becomes Honorable Avinash Ade sir, that will be our achievement, friends. If one student becomes Rahul Chavan sir, that will be our achievement, friends. And for this purpose, we are organizing such type of the events, friends. This is the motto. Why we are organizing number of the seminars, we are organizing number of the conferences, we are organizing number of the symposia. Not only national level symposia, we have organized the international level symposia during the COVID period, friends. When we are thinking about the biological sciences, that is about the life sciences, friends. Number of the branches are there in this life sciences or the biological sciences. Say for example, the traditional branches like botany, zoology, microbiology, biochemistry, etc. Those are the traditional branches, friends. But what about the recent branches? Number of the recent branches are there, and we are thinking about such type of the recent branches. Say for example, bioinformatics. This is our motto. Here, this is the advancement. Bioinformatics, we are saying. Biotechnology, you can say this is the advancement. You can say the genomics, you can say this is the advancement. Proteomics, you can say this is the advancement. That's why we are thinking about the what advanced research in and their development in the biological sciences, friends. Here, you might have heard about the genomic project. Here, while mapping the genome of the human being, about the 10 scientists worked for about 14 years, friends. Just for mapping the genes of the 46 chromosomes, they worked for about 14 years, 10 to 14 years, friends. And they mapped the 46 chromosomes only at the level of the 90%, and yet to map the 10% genes from the rest of the chromosomes, friends. They are the complicated sites. Here, this is the advancement. Here, what kind of the advancement is there? At present, AI is very dominant in the entire world. AI, you have heard, that is artificial intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence is linked to the biological sciences now at present. These may be the traditional biological sciences or maybe the advanced biological sciences. Let me tell you, friends, because of the advancement, what we could do. Here, the scientists of the Purity Rico, you might have heard, they have developed a type of the sugar cane. And that sugar cane, what it gives, it do not give maximum amount of the sugar, but it gives the maximum amount of the molasses, friends. Here our motto is to cultivate, is to develop the molasses. Why for? Here we are collecting the molasses to develop the alcohol, to produce the alcohol, friends. Why we are producing the alcohols? Not for those fellows who are alcohol friends. I hope you can understand the meaning of this. We are producing the alcohol as the source of the energy. Friends, so many conventional sources of energy are there, and those conventional sources of energy, they are yet to end. You can say they are coming to the end. Their sources are not available. That's why we are trying to search the alternative sources for the energy, and this is the advancement in the biological sciences. And that alcohol is used in the gasohol. You might have heard or not, I don't know. Gasohol, scientists of the Purity Rico have developed the gasohol. What is the gasohol? Gasohol is a kind of the blend. It is a kind of the mixture where 90% alcohol is used and 10% of the crude petrol is used or the diesel is used. And that type of the gasohol is used to run the vehicles in that country, friends. Yes, such type of the alternative sources, energy sources, the scientists of the biology, they are searching. Yeah, this is the threat. You might have heard about the solar energy. At present, the solar energy is also becoming the popular because of the visionary leader of India, that is Narendra Modi ji. That became popular, solar energy. This is also the motto of the biological scientists, friends. You might have heard just before 2 to 3 years ago, entire world was suffering from the corona, and entire world was locked down. Here, what happened, friends? We can say that here the that coronavirus not introduced that extensively, you can say. Here, this is not the abrupt introduction of that coronavirus. It is said that here that might be the biological weapon. Here, the biological weapon might have been used by the Chinese. Friends, here this is the threat to the mankind. Here, number of biological weapons are there. If they are used, here entire world, entire persons from the world, entire people from the world can be killed within one night, friends. Here, if the biological scientists are working against such type of the biological weapons, here this would be the further development with respect to the biological sciences, friends. For your kind information, corona, here it is not the dangerous virus actually, but threat was created by the WHO and others, friends, you can say that. Here for your kind information, what our students are doing. One student from our college, that is Santosh Narvade, working at the Serum India Institute, Pune, you can say, friends. Here he was the member of the research team of the scientists who developed the first vaccine in the world, entire world. And that vaccine is the Covishield vaccine, friends. Here that team became successful in developing this Covishield vaccine. And this Covishield vaccine not only saved the lives of the India, but that vaccine saved the lives of the entire world's friends. It means that the students of the Rajarshi Chau Mahavidyalaya, they are working to save the lives of the entire world's friends. This is the fact of the what the Rajarshi Chau Mahavidyalaya is doing, what the students of Rajarshi Chau Mahavidyalaya are doing. This is an example, friends. Here, friends. Obviously, number of fields are there. Here, those fields, say for example, bioinformatics is there. That bioinformatics, when it is assisted, when it is closed, let me tell you, obviously whatever the population is there in the entire world, here the credit goes to only biologists and biologists. What I am saying, the population, entire population, its credit mainly goes to the biologist. Here, its credit primary goes to Sir Alexander Fleming after the discovery of the antibiotics. Whatever problems, that is, illness problems have been solved, friends. Biologists are thinking about the foods of the present people also. What happens? The three basic needs, that is food, shelter, and the clothing. Here, those are because of the biologists, friends. Obviously, they are coming from the plants. Here, presently, what happens? Here, the entire global population increased with the geometric rate, and the food production increased only with the arithmetic rate, friends. Because of which several problems have been created. The biologists are solving such type of the problems also. Because of which, what happened? The first green revolution took place because of the Dr. Norman Bohr. And because of this first green revolution, here the entire population of the human being is available, friends. Now, here at present, the entire population of the globe is about 850 friends, 850 crores, entire population of the globe. And again, the food starvation problem is there. Here, that's why the second green revolution is needed. And the second green revolution could also be because of the biologist, friends. That's why whatever the biological students are there, whatever biological community is there, whatever the biological scientific community is there, I am asking those communities, come forward, come together. Only you are not responsible for all those things. We should come together. Engineers also should come together. Doctors also should come together. Medical science is also the field of the biological sciences, friends. What we are doing at present, one more threat is there. What type of threat is there? And that threat is the threat of the genetic diseases, friends. This is the new problem. Actually, this is not the new problem. In fact, it is the ancient problem. It is but detected recently, friends. Number of genes are there. They are responsible. Say, for example, some type of the blood-related cases are there. Leukemia is there. Number of cases are there. Clotting problems are there. Here at present, what the biologists are doing, biologists are using the techniques of the genetic engineering at present, friends. What they are doing, they are removing the undesired genes from the chromosomes. And after removing those undesired genes, what they are doing, they are introducing the desired genes there. And if such type of the undesired genes are removed, such type of the genes responsible for the illness are removed, the entire genome becomes normal, friends. And if the normal genome is developed, the entire race becomes the normal race, friends. And this is the motto of the biological sciences. At present, it is said that the gene for the chloroplast synthesis or the chlorophyll synthesis is detected from the green plants. Gene for the chlorophyll synthesis. Not only detected from these green plants, but it is separated from those green plants. Not only separated from those green plants, friends, here that gene is incorporated in the cell of the mice, friends. Mice, I hope you can understand. Mice. And it is said that in the body of the mice, that gene has been acclimatized. That gene has been adjusted. And there the gene started to produce the chlorophyll. There the gene has started to produce the chloroplast and chlorophyll. What is happening? The mice are becoming green. And when they are becoming green, here they will photosynthesize. The same thing we are doing here as a reference. We are trying to transfer such type of the gene for the chlorophyll into the human being, friends. And if this gene is transferred to the human being, if this gene is adjusted in the body of the human being, what will happen? Our body, our cells also will synthesize the chlorophyll in our body. Friends, this happens. And if the chlorophyll is synthesizing in our body, that time no need of the consumption of the dosa, idlis and all those chutmatic things you can understand. Friends. Just go on drinking the water. Just go on drinking the water and wander here and there in the sunlight. No need to consume the food material, friends. But one thing will happen. At that time, all those people will become green and green. That time, no choice will be there at that time. Friends, one more thing is there. We have detected the genes for the nose, we have detected the genes for the eyes, and all those things we have entire genome map we have for your planet, friends. Here, what happens in many cases, in many regions, what happens? Most of the people, what they demand, the spread nose they demand. We will separate the gene for the spread nose from somewhere, and we will incorporate in the desired place. You get the segments, and afterwards you will have all those people will have only straight and straight nose. If you want the blue eyes, we will introduce such type of the gene for the blue eyes, and all those people will have only the blue eyes. And afterwards, what will happen, friends? If you desire white and white is the desired color, we will have such type of the color, and there will not be the diversity, friends. Entire people become homogeneous, and that homogeneity will create new problem, friends. It will be the new threat. Why? Because diversity is responsible for the variations, and variations are acting as the raw materials for the organic evolution. It is said that if such type of the evolution is stopped, what happens, friends? If such type of the organic evolution will be stopped, you can say everything will be seized in the future. There will be the seizing of everything in the future, friends. That's why we have to come together. We have to sit together, not only with the biologists, we have to come together, sit with the scientists of the chemistry, scientists of the physics, and work together to solve the problems of the human beings, to solve the problems of the mankind. Obviously, we will come together, we will sit together, and we will solve such type of the problems, friends. Here, without extending the gap between me and all those resource persons, friends, you have came over. But once again, heartiest welcome to all of you. Heartiest welcome to all those resource persons, friends. And thank you for patience listening. Once again, thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful words. We educated our students about the topic. Now I request to our principal, Dr. Mahadevji Gawani, sir, for the instrumental guidance towards the programs or audience.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon and warm welcome to all of you. Today's program chairperson, respected Dr. Botany Patil said, chief guest and keynote speaker, respected Dr. Vishnu Priya ma'am, guest of honor, Principal Anil Zado sir, respected Dr. Avinash Ade sir, respected Dr. Rahul Chavan sir, Vice Principal and convener of today's national seminar, Professor Sadashiv Shinde sir, our faculty, my colleague, Dr. Sawant sir, and for one set, I welcome all the resource persons, teachers, researchers, students, and fellow delegates gathered in this DHT-sponsored one-day national seminar on advanced research and development in life sciences, organized by Department of Botany. As everyone here knows, the life sciences embraces fields such as biology, biochemistry, genetics, and biotechnology. Rajarshi Shaw Mahavidyalaya, now an autonomous zone of its excellence in education, started in a warehouse with only 50 students about half a century ago. This college paved and created its own education pattern, which is popularly known as Latin pattern. Our founder management members, under the leadership of Dr. Gopalji Patil, believed that education only made change in the lives of rural and downtrodden students. With the motto, Pursuit of Excellence, this college plans, implements, and tries to achieve excellence in every sphere of education. To make my point more clear, I just put the result of the year last year more than 1,000 students got admissions in medical colleges, government medical colleges, private medical colleges, BDS, BMS, and BHMS. More than 50 students got admissions in AIMS, more than 200 students in engineering colleges, 55 students in NITs and IITs got admission. Our college is the only one college in India that is accredited for maximum entries in medical and engineering colleges. In the HSC board result, as well as in the university result, we have shown our academic excellence in every year. First, we received NAC A plus grade with the 3.49 CGPA. We are the second in Maharashtra and first in our current university. NCC has given us also college with potential for excellence status. We received Best College Award 2 times in by Parent University. With these landmark achievements, we become the first autonomous college in entire Marathwada region since 2013 boarding. This college has widened its horizon with autonomy to cope with new challenges and expectation of higher education. Under the autonomy, along with curriculum, we have privilege to focus on overall development of students and their placement. We have an active placement set through which every year around 300 students got placed in various companies like TCS, Wipro, Infosys, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, Serum Institute, etc. All these efforts are recognized by the government of Maharashtra and awarded us first Best Educational Institute Award. The government of Maharashtra also adopted the Shahu pattern as the state policy of education for schools and colleges. Our parent university also honored us with Best College Award 2 times. We received also AAA academic audit, academic and administrative audit, a O grade and 99.48% marks. Another one proud achievement of our college, every year our student selected for INSA Summer Research Fellowship and also qualified IIT JAM. Every year more than 10 12 students qualified at IIT JAM. With these academic achievements, our students also proved their excellence in NSS, NCC, sports and culture. We bagged various prestigious awards and trophies in these activities. Every year, our students participated in national and state RD parade. Our sports students participated in state, national, and international games. In this era of globalization, collaborative venture really are needed of time. In this respect, we have initiative and we have 36 functional MOU with Delhi University, IIT Bombay, Serum Institute, etc. Journey of success can be figured out as started with only 50 students, which goes to 12,000 students at present. We have a 7 PG program, 14 PG program, and 11 research centers recognized by our Bharat University and skill-based 52 certificate courses. We are fortunate to gain the trust of students and parents. I think this is the greatest achievement of our college. This happens because we believe that every challenge is blessing in disguise. I am sure that whatever the students learn through this seminar will be very beneficial for them in their career. Thank you, thank you. Once again, I welcome all student speakers, resource persons, and all delegates. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that inspiring and insightful speech. Your words of wisdom and experience have truly enriched our understanding. We are very honored and grateful to have our inaugurator and keynote speaker as Dr. Vishnupriya M.R. Ma'am, Chief Scientist and Head PME CSIR CCBM Hyderabad, I request ma'am for her inauguratory speech.
So,
Good morning, everyone. Well, I sincerely extend my heartfelt gratitude to Chairman Sir for gracing this occasion. And I think today, whatever little we are because of blessings of such great, dedicated, and passionate elders from our parents and our teachers and serving. And I thank Principal Sir. I can see the essence that is radiating from his leadership and the gathering here. Thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. And of course, Professor Sundeji we all saw his delivery. He didn't leave any point for us to discuss. So the lecture stands cancelled. Well, so he covered all the latest points, and he's been so humble and so simple with all his deliverables and achievements over the years. So thank you for the opportunity. And of course, Samanji also I've been troubling him from past few days, and all the fellow students who have been helping to assist and make our stay very comfortable here, and all the other resource persons. We are all happy to gather here to just share our thoughts, which already Professor Shinde has snatched away. So we have no points left to discuss, right from the basics to the latest. So only one thing what I urge here to all the students is you have very eminent and efficient faculty and facilities, and you saw the hard efforts that have been put in to build from 50 to 12,000 students is not a simple task, and it doesn't have to happen, it won't happen overnight. So there are so many people, sacrifices, time and efforts. Till date, you can see from Principal Sir's efforts. So I think you have a responsibility to keep up and put in your efforts and to give back to the society. And we look upon you all, people to be getting Nobel Prizes and several international awards. So I think you people have to step up a little bit on this sansthan and bring that kind of laurels and applause to this sansthan, which is investing so much of money, time, knowledge, wisdom, and efforts. So I'm sure there will be several students here sitting in to take up the challenge and to step up and give back to the institute, to your own community, to the nation. We all have a lot of expectations from the students of this generation because you all have the platforms, you all are very intelligent, you all are very hardworking and very honest. And I'm sure the spark in you has just to be triggered, and you have all your eminent faculty here to keep triggering you. So maybe next time when I come, I get to hear that something is waving me for some laurels and applause. With these few words, I once again thank all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais for giving me this opportunity to be here with you all. All the best and thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspirational words. We will definitely to the step forward and fulfill your expectations and this institution. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. Gopalji Patil, sir, the president of our Sanstha, for the presidential address.
Today, as you are aware, that Rajarshi Shahu Mahavidyalaya Autonomous has arranged this seminar for the students mostly, because they have to learn from such assemblies. You are fortunate that our faculty today is a very well versed in their subjects, and that you have just listened is just sample of those in the form of our chief guest, our Sindesa and our principal. Now our college the aim of our college is pursuit of excellence. That whatever is excellent in the world, in the nation, and anywhere, those procedures will follow here. And that is the reason why our students are also inculcating a very good legacy of our past, as well as they have got a brightest future, because the whole world is progressing like anything. Science and other faculties also are progressing, and biological sciences also are also marching ahead. And in our college, our department of botany, as you have heard the head of the department, Mr. Sadashiv Shinde, his confidence, his method of delivery of the subject was so very great that I was also amazed to hear it. Because it was a very good delivery. It was a very good delivery. By any standard, you apply any standard, it was a very good lecture. At the same time, you saw some information about the college. Our principal has given very well that the achievements which the institution has achieved in the last 50 years, because it is a very long period. We are almost living in most of the faculties, in the sense, you take our
We welcome our principal, Dr. Anirudh.
yes.
We welcome Honorable Principal Dr. Anirudh Yadav, sir, Secretary, Shiv Chhatrapati Shikshan Sansthan, Latur.
Our founder, head of the Department of Botany, and father of agriculture.
Our esteemed ex-principal and Mr. Yadav sir, Anirudh Yadav sir. It is an honor that he is still continuing to teach in our college at the age of 90 years, and still he is actively coming to the college every day for 4 to 6 hours. That is just teachers we are having. what is the success of our college is because the devotion of such teachers for knowledge that they want that our new generation should attain this knowledge and achieve more heights than what we have achieved in our time. And that is the main aim of our college. You see, as I have told in the beginning, that the pursuit of excellence is our aim, and in that way, we do all things very well, and we call it as an excellent thing. In each and every department is competing with each other as to who is the first. So it is very difficult to just say that our department of physics is better than our department of botany and like that. Because of the very fact that our people have represented our college in the various international conferences, including very important one conferences in Beijing, China, and our Mr. Yadav represented this college there, and his performance was very much appreciated by the gathering there also. Means in the international forum also, film over there, and previously, not long back, recently, most of the people from various other universities come over here and deliver the lectures. But we cannot forget the contribution of our President Radha Krishnan, who used to be the visiting professor of philosophy and other subjects, and he was our President of India. And Mr. Stalin, when he was in power in Russia, Radhakrishnan was appointed as an ambassador to Russia. So Stalin came personally to the airport to receive him. You see, such an ambassador of our country, that is not the protocol, that is not the procedure, and even then he came there just to express his faith, to express his, you see, appreciation of knowledge. And he was the total source of knowledge. Our past president, Dr. Radhakrishnan, he enjoyed various, all the posts which are there, and ultimately he was appointed as an ambassador of our country in Russia, and for his, in honor of him, Stalin came to the airport to receive him. That is a great thing, because it was an honor for knowledge, honor for experience, honor for honesty and integrity of a person working in certain positions of office. That has invited the inspired Stalin to come to the airport and receive. Such was the expertise of those people in the olden days. Even now also our students as professors who have become are shining in the firmament of science and impressing the audiences wherever they are addressing the conferences. It is a very ideal thing that this seminar is taking place in our college, and just now you have seen how the faculty will be when in heard the lecture of our head of the department. The lecturers are also very good, and that is the reason why the quality of the students is also very high. And our students, as I told you a few minutes ago, that they are going to Beijing presenting papers, impressing scientists all over the world, and they are appreciating that it is one of the very high quality research. Now, so such conferences which are international, there also our students are shining, and that is one of the good, that is what we appreciate here in our college. Everybody cannot be like that, but our students are shining. As you have heard the report of the principal, the achievements of our college, our professors, and even the other staff who are helping them. This is a teamwork which we are following. That is the reason why we could achieve such a great excellence. And such conferences like today's conference in Botany, as our vice principal has just said that we are having a great resource in our country. We have to develop that resource for the benefit of humanity as well as for the whole progress of the world. And that is the reason why we are doing good research. We have got that Sarovar, Lona Sarovar. I have visited that place. That is it is a very big water body, quite deep. And there they have found those germs and new things. That is a really great achievement for our scientists. Some such research work is going on in our college also. And students are very much interested not only in physical growth, progress, earning money. That is also important nowadays. Without earning money, you cannot achieve anything nowadays. And that's why that capacity that we have been able to create in our students, that wherever they go, they will shine like a star. And that is the achievement of our professors. And as a sort of a teamwork of all the people who are working here in our college. And today it is a very fortunate day that we are having this conference here. Many eminent people have come from distant places like Hyderabad. Sri Vishnu Priya, she has come from Hyderabad. I am very much happy to state that I was a student of Usmania University for 6 years. And 2 years I was student of Nizam College. Means my entire educational life almost went in Hyderabad, and therefore I am very much pleased to receive our guest, today's guest, Vishnu Priya Madam, to our college because she belongs to Hyderabad. Hyderabad and Usmania University is also having a very different, unique standard in the whole of the universities. And that is the reason why we appreciate that even in this modern age, the Usmania University is liked by many that they should be associated with that university as students, as professors, and even in some other ways by writing papers, addressing people there, and like that. So we also try to get very eminent people to address our students so that they are inspired by their words, their personality, their knowledge, delivery of the knowledge, and so on. Therefore, today it is a very auspicious day. I feel that we are holding such a seminar, and you have been fortunate enough to participate in that. You are here still learning, and there is no limit to learning. Anybody, even though you might be very much amazed and surprised that eminent people who have achieved Nobel Prize, they also learn many things. Nobel Prize earners are learning our Upanishads and Vedas. It is very surprising. Oppenheimer, you might have heard his name. He is a great scientist, he is a Nobel laureate, and he is interested in Upanishads and Vedas. That in those antiquity and very old days of about 7,000 years that our people knew so many things. For example, the directions. Directions are known to the humanity only 300 years ago. And this was the discovery of Indian scientists, that they discovered that the directions are decided by the ear, and that was not known to science 300 up to 300 years back. Yes, such things are very important. These were known to those our people in antiquity, in the sense we our 7,000 years back. Our ancestors knew the directions. There are 10 directions like that, east, west, and so on. Like that, knowledge has no limits. It is the only precious thing in the world which we should pursue in our life. There is no age is bar to learn anything, and therefore those who are interested, they are learning even at the age of 70, 90, and so on. We have our principles like Varmare sir, Jadhav sir. They are quite eminent practical people who have established a very good record in our district college. And we remember with fond memories of their work in our college. Like that, there are such great people. He was our ex-principal, Botany sir, was principal here, then he went as a vice chancellor in our university. Then he became the president of Latur Municipal Council. Then he became the member of Rajya Sabha. And like that, there was a great progress. He has written 50 books, you see. Writing is very other than reading. And therefore, Ramdas Swami की दिशा माझी काही तरी ते अखंडित वाचित झाले म्हणजे फॉर एव्हर यू शुड बी रीडिंग बट यू शुड बी रायटिंग समथिंग that is missing in our life, and that is the reason why your experience, your knowledge is missed by the world, and therefore you yourself, students, my suggestion, you act according to Swami Ramdas, that every day you should read so much, but write at least something. That is permanent. That knowledge is permanent, and therefore we have to be writing something out. That is the very message which I can give to the younger generation, so that you can make knowledge is unlimited. Every day, what is increasing? It is knowledge. Even though wealth is increasing, but nobody cares for wealth. In the sense, it has got limited value. Knowledge has got unlimited value. And therefore, we here are pursuing this unlimited knowledge and imparting this same to the students who are studying in our institution. We feel honored that such students study in our college and they got such a great reputation after they leave this college. So I wish all the students a great success to attain great knowledge. Along with that, everything will come. You are worried that what money you can earn, but that is a very small part of your knowledge, and therefore it is the knowledge which is more important than money, and therefore we have to worship knowledge. That is our tradition from the Upanishads, from the Vedas, as well as from the old days. And we are fortunate that even today we are leading many other countries. Economically also we are getting strong. Research-wise our projects are being accepted and our research is very much popular all over the world. Because skilled people, nowadays government has given a very good impetus to research in the form of skill development. Once you are having some, those can be utilized. I will give quote only one example that in Ladur, we make this furniture anywhere. But who makes this furniture? This furniture is made by the carpenters who have come from Rajasthan. So nowadays, our own carpenters who are working in the villages and other things, they are of no use, they have got no employment, but you see, the skills, new skills in the making of furniture has now 100% almost furniture is being manufactured by the Rajasthani carpenters. So they have developed this skill of developing furniture, and they have monopolized the business of furniture and so on. Like that, many things are there. You will be getting such a good amount of knowledge, lectures, and talks that it will not be possible. You go on emulating at least something from this conference so that you will remember it for long that we had such a conference in Chabupale. With these words, I welcome all the teachers, all the students, and all the people who have participated in this seminar and taken interest to make it a grand success. I conclude my remarks by wishing you all a very, very good day, good year, and good life. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for that inspiring and motivating address. Your words of wisdom and vision have truly energized and motivated us. I request Professor the Vice Principal and Convener of this national seminar to welcome today Honorable Principal Anirudh Sadhav, Sir, Secretary, Shusha Shikshan Sanskar Raju. Thank you, sir. I request Honorable Principal Anirudh Jadhav, Sir, Secretary Shiv Chhatrapati Shikshan Sanskar Raju to address us all.
My colleague and present HOD of Botany Department, who is organizer of this today's seminar. He is insisting me to speak thoughtfully. Actually, there are some handicaps because I cannot hear what is going on. Almost 90% deafness is there. So, now our chairman, respected chairman was speaking. I could just follow just 20% of his speech. So, normally I try to avoid it, but colleagues, they insist me. We are both colleagues in the same department. A very fine teacher, no doubt about it. But I'm sorry, I did not give the respect to chief scientist and keynote Dr. Vishnu Priya, other dignitaries, Professor Dr. R.A. Dr. Rahul Chauhan, our principal Dr. Mahadev Rohani, other dignitaries sitting before me, sitting before us. Nowadays, my age, not only it is possible to listen, hear, just now doctor was using, our chairman was using, that is, hearing is responsible for knowledge. In the beginning. But that is now I am handicapped. Anyhow, today's subject, that is the advances development in life sciences. Life sciences. Now, in old days, why 25, 30 years back also, now also we are following old pattern. That is Department of Botany, Department of Zoology. Now, life sciences, it covers all even biotechnology, everything life sciences covers. So, we are very at a certain compartment different. Anyhow, you are this advances in life sciences. I was just thinking later, I was coming. What are the advances? So many advances, particularly in the last few years, we know that there was a great pandemic. There is a corona. And that was the corona brought under control only because of development of vaccine. Vaccine. So vaccine is not new thing. Vaccine, the scientists are trying the first major vaccine which was developed by Edward Jenner, who developed that vaccine against smallpox. Smallpox. And that was around 1800 BC. The AD. So, after that, so many vaccines have been developed. And the lives of the people, billions of people, have been saved. Everything is connected with the life sciences. That would be that another pandemic where even less population of the world, more than 30%, 40% of that population was become victim of the influenza, French flu virus. French flu virus in the year 1918-19. या आपल्याकडे त्याला खेड्यापाड्याने सुद्धा त्या काळात खोकल्याची बिमारी म्हणायची. खोकल्याची बिमारी. whooping cough. And millions of people perished. It was brought under control by the development of only vaccines. So, I will not take much of your time. The recent window that the vaccine, and we are proud that India is the largest company to develop and produce vaccine. That is Serum Institute of India, which is located at Pune. It is one of the largest, topmost. So several companies are there. And we know that corona it is history of 3-4 years back. And when the vaccine was developed, indigenous vaccine for the first time was developed. That is co-vaccine. Bharat Biotech. And Later on, this Serum Institute, that is Covishield. So naturally now, in most of the countries, the vaccines have come up later on. I will not waste your time, but yes, one time remember. Now memory is also not that strong to remember whatever I read, but it may not be possible, it is not possible. Once again, I thank my another department principal and other organizing members, particularly the chief scientist who has come from Sachiva, Hyderabad, with myself, my chairman. We took the basic education from Hyderabad. It's one university. So we are from that. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot, sir. We are deeply grateful for the time you took to share your thoughts and insights with us today. Your presence here has made this occasion even more special and memorable. Now, I request Dr. K.D. Sawant, sir, Organizing Secretary of this national seminar, to present vote of thanks.
Department of Botany, one day national seminar, and the inaugural function of this seminar. I am very much thankful, and I express my sincere thanks to the Honorable Dr. Botany Patil Sahib for sharing the chair as a chairperson and guiding us, our students. Definitely, your speech motivated us a lot and help us and our students to achieve their goal. Thank you very much, sir. I'm very much thankful to our founder head, our ex-principal of this college, and the father of Latur Pattern, Honorable Principal Anuruddhi Jadhav, sir. Your presence makes us energetic, sir. Thank you very much for making us energetic. And express my sincere gratitude to Honorable Dr. Vishnupriya ma'am, Senior Scientist, CPMB, and she took painful efforts and traveled over here for guiding us. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you, and your guidance definitely motivate our students. And these your projects, it will be a milestone for us and our department in the history of our department. And this event will become a milestone with your project plan. Thank you very much. I'm very much thankful to my teacher, Dr. Avinash Ali sir, my friend, Dr. Rahul sir, and definitely their projects make this event very successful. I'm very much thankful to principal and chief organizer of this seminar, Dr. Madhuvji Bhavane sir. Definitely his motivation, his constant support, and his inspiration, it helped us to make this event success. I'm also very much thankful to our head of the department and convener of this seminar. I'm very much thankful because she guided us to organize this seminar, and thank you very much one and all. Thank you all faculty members from other colleges. Thank you all student participants from other colleges and our colleges. Thank you one and all. And after this inaugural session, immediately the next session, keynote address, for which we are making the Dr. Vishnupriya ma'am will give his lecture, a knowledgeable lecture. Immediately after this session, the next session will start. Thank you one and all once again.